have my bowl all ready. So now we're gonna make some of the easiest yummy bread you will ever taste. We need 3 1/4 cups of flour, 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, 3/4 of a teaspoon of yeast, 1 1/2 cups of warm water. I'm going to mix this together. We do not need to knead this. We just mix it all together. I want to make like a savory loaf, so I'm just going to sprinkle in some parsley. That was half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon of garlic powder. I'm going to add some thyme, half a teaspoon, and rosemary, half a teaspoon. Just mix this all together, and oh, the smells that those ingredients, when they're put together, it's wonderful. So now this is not going to be a real smooth dough. It's going to be quite shaggy. Okay, I'm going to get in here with my hands. Make sure you get all the goodness off the sides of the bowl. And get everything mixed in here. And like I said, we don't need to knead this at all. So that's good. And I'm going to take a piece of saran wrap and cover it. Yeah, that's good. Now we're gonna let this sit for anywhere from 18 to 24 hours. So I'm going to leave this and it'll just sit overnight. And then tomorrow morning, I will bake it up. So let me wash my hands and then I'm going to cover this up. Just so that it's all sealed and not going to have any airflow in there. And now I'm just going to set this back on the counter and leave it until tomorrow morning. And so here we are the next morning. It's 8 o'clock. And as you can see, it has risen a lot. So I'm just going to pop that over there. Like, look at that. What we need to do is take this out of the bowl and get it onto a surface that's been floured. So I'm just going to put a fair amount of flour down because this is going to be a very sticky dough. And we're going to pop this out like this. Oh, I love the smell with all those herbs that we put in there. All the rosemary and the thyme and the garlic. All right, so now that this is on the surface, I am just going to kind of bring it up and fold it over on itself, making sure that there's lots of flour under it. It's just, I'm not kneading it, I'm just bringing it up and over on itself. I'm trying to form it into a nice ball. And this also helps to get all the bubbles, the air pockets out of it. Like that. Grabbing some parchment paper. I have my Dutch oven. It's not hot. And I'm going to put 2 pieces in because these are small pieces of parchment paper. Watch your ears. Okay, so now that I have my parchment paper in here, I'm going to gather this up and kind of pinch it on this side, like so. And just get a little bit of flour. And I'm gonna flip this over and I'm gonna drop it in just like this. And now we need to get a knife. And we're just going to cut a shape in here. Just want it to have some room to breathe. So this is similar to doing sourdough. You just want to give it some room to grow, basically. So just cut a slit in there. Make some pretty designs. I think that's good. You want to go down about 1/4 of an inch, something like that. So here's our little bread, like that. And now we are just going to cover it. And we're gonna let it sit for 30 minutes. So our timer is gonna go off right away here. Our bread has been sitting for 30 minutes. It looks lovely. So what I've done is I've turned my oven on to 450. And once that's preheated, we'll put this in the oven with the lid on it for 30 minutes. And then we'll take it out and take the lid off and put it back in for another 10 minutes. And that's gonna give us a beautiful brown color. All right, we need to take the lid off. Oh my goodness, look at it. And we need to cook it for another 10 minutes. All right, well, let's have a look and see. Oh my gosh, that looks so pretty. So did you know, if you tap on it, sounds kind of hollow, it means it's done. So I'm gonna lift this up and out. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm gonna leave this here and let it sit and cool. I will come back and we will slice into it. All right, so here's our bread. It looks so beautiful. And it's cool now. So I'm gonna slice some off. I'm gonna try it this way. There we go. Look at that. So again, here's our bread. Oh, it looks so good. Show you the loaf. Oh, so good. Love that. So I'm gonna give it a try. I have a little bit of butter that I'm just putting on. This is like just the right amount of spices in there. It's not real strong. This is not gonna last very long. It's gonna be gone. We'll definitely be having this with supper tonight. Not sure what that is yet, but I'll make sure that we're gonna eat this with it. If you enjoyed this video, please give my video a thumbs up. It really helps with the algorithm and all of that. And if you would like, subscribe to my channel. I do lots of different things, from cooking to baking to sewing to crafting to cricketing, lots of things. Actually, I am going to be doing some wood burning here in the next day or so because it's so beautiful right now. The sun is shining and it is absolutely gorgeous outside. Thank you for joining me today on Krista So Crafty. I really appreciate you being here and I hope you come back again. And happy crafting.